Good morning, everybody. In today's morning coffee video, I'm going to teach you how the one-click reorder system works in the customer portal and how you can use it to pad your bottom line. Now, traditionally, I would go ahead and just show you the functionality, but because of popular demand, I'm going to run you through the entire setup process all the way from the beginning to the end. To begin with, we're going to add a standard product, and then we're going to add a standard product with recurring billing. Now, of course, if this were all you were going to do, you would have many options to do this, and you wouldn't really need CloudNet360. But for us, this isn't the end, this is really just the starting point, and we're going to build on each of these products and show you how you can utilize the entire system to maximize your bottom line profits and your top line sales. So let's head on over to our Master Automation Center and let's get started. Now, the first thing we'll do is come into My Products, and then we'll add a product. In this case, we're going to be using our WordPress website, not our website that's built in and included with your system. So I'm going to make a standard product for this application. And now we'll just create an edit. And at this point, we're already capable of taking this product, grabbing the link, adding this to our WordPress site, and selling instantly. That's all you have to do to start selling your product. But of course, we don't want to stop there. We want to put in related products. We want to customize the checkout URLs. We want to add a custom checkout look and feel. We want to connect this to our CRM. We want to add one-click upsells to this and make this a powerful sales process. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into our cart settings and show you how you can put in a custom product-specific look and feel for all of your products. Now, the nice thing with the optimized checkout is that we have a library system. All you have to do is create your look and feel here, and you can create as many as you choose, and then you connect this to your product. So what's the big advantage? Well, if you have 20 products utilizing this product-specific look and feel, and at some point in time you want to change your header, you want to change what you put on this order page, you want to change your background image, you want to change your background color, all you have to do is come in, make the change in the library, and it will propagate to all 20 products. You do not need to update 20 products. You just need to make one update and it propagates to all of them. Now, that's true whether you have 20 products, 40 products, or 1,000 products. One change updates all of the products that are associated with this checkout look and feel. Now, there's one other trick I want to show you, and this is in the address header. For some people, you're going to leave this at shipping information. For other people, you may not have anything to ship. You may want to call this something entirely different. So I'm going to rename mine right now so that you can see where this is going to show up on your order page. And I'll just save this change. And that's all there is to it. Now, if I wanted to add more order pages, I could just add more right here. And I could run 2, 3, 4, whatever number of businesses that I wanted to run through the cart, and all of them could be custom branded by having unique order pages custom branded to all of my unique products. So let's go back to our products, and I'll show you exactly how to connect this order page to your product. And we'll come into our product here and click on Edit. And we'll come into our Checkout Look and Feel. And because we're using the optimized checkout with abandoned cart recovery, I'll click on this icon. And all I have to do is select my order page from the drop-down window. Again, this is the location where you are associating this product with that order page. Now, when you update this page, every time you make a change to your order page in the library, it will propagate to this product and every product using that order page. This is a really big convenience and a real huge time saver as you go on and maintain your business and your products. Now, of course, at every step of the sales process, we want to do our best to maximize our revenue and to upsell our customers into more of our products. So let's go add related products to this product now. And now I just need to select the products that I want to associate with this product as product-specific related products. This is in contrast to featured products. Featured products will show up as an upsell for every product regardless of what product is put in the cart. But a product-specific related product allows you to take only those products that you know are specifically related to the product that people are going to put in the cart. It's a much more targeted way to get people to select additional products. So I'll select these 3 bundles and simply click on the Assign Selected. And now you see that these 3 products are assigned to this product, Columbia Coffee, as related products. So let's click on Return to Edit Product. And now you see how these 3 products have been added to this product as a related product. So let's demonstrate where we are at this point in the setup. I'll come into Product Links, Optimize Checkout, and click on Test. And here you see we have a custom background, we have a custom header, and we have our related products added anytime somebody puts Columbia Coffee into their shopping cart. Now the other thing you'll note is My Personal Java Hut. This is the text that I put in on the custom shopping cart setup. Again, you can put anything you want in here that fits your business need. Now, making a one-time purchase to a customer is okay, but what we really want to do is get them onto an automated subscription with recurring billing so that it automatically puts the money in your account every month and automatically pushes product out to the customer so both of you are happier in the end. So let's go back to our and there's our abandoned cart recovery. This is a great feature because as I was trying to leave the shopping cart, it's now given me a promotion so that I actually execute this purchase. Of course, this is a proven way to get more people to buy your product more often. But for this purpose, let's go back and finish our demonstration and say no thank you and close out of this page. What I want to do now is add my recurring billing product and also show you how you can give your customer the option to choose the subscription and the shipping cycle that they would like to be on. So let's go back to Products, add another product, and we'll create an edit. And now the first thing I'm going to do is add my checkout look and feel. Again, I'm just going to associate this to the coffee library item, and I'm going to add my recurring billing. I'm going to use the days delay as this is the most popular way to do it. And for this purpose, I'm going to expose all options so I can see everything that I need to do for this setup. And I'm going to give my customers 4 options to choose from in their product purchase. First one, I'm going to make it a 15-day recurring cycle. So it'll start in 15 days and it'll recur in 15 days. And I'll name it. And now I'm going to set my recurring billing price. Now each recurring option can have a different recurring price. And of course, your recurring billing does not need to match what your initial purchase price is. In this case, I'm not going to give my customers any discount or price alterations based on their delivery schedule. I'm simply going to allow them to schedule the delivery based on their coffee consumption. And because this is a physical product, I want to add sales tax to any recurring. And because I'm shipping it, I'm going to add my shipping based on the original shipping charge. Now, if I want to, I can allow my customers to cancel their subscription from their customer portal, or I can leave this unchecked, and this means they'll have to call you or submit a support ticket or use some other method in order to get you to cancel their recurring billing and their coffee delivery. Now I just need to follow the exact same steps 3 more times to provide 4 options of delivery for this product. And finally, I'll just click update. So now we have a one-time purchase product, and we have a product that we can offer our customers with recurring billing. But I know we're not done there. We still have numerous ways in which we're going to make this even more powerful and a much better optimized sales process. Now I realize this is a demonstration of the power of the one-click reorder system, but I also know that when I get a customer onto a recurring billing subscription, they reorder more often because it's all automated. And what I want to always do is upsell my customers from a one purchase buy into a subscription purchase. So let's go into our advanced upsell, and I'm going to show you how you can use our easy editor along with our templates to quickly and easily set up a very powerful upsell that will get more of your customers off of the single purchase product and into your subscription purchase, which is exactly the way you want your customers to be purchasing from you. So let's go back to our home screen and create our advanced upsell. The first thing we need to do is have an upsell component. An upsell component is actually your upsell offer. In other words, you need to have sales pages or components of your upsell in order to create an upsell flow. Now keep in mind that the upsell is in a secure environment. So what we do is give you an image library so that you can upload images into a secure environment so that you can avoid getting warnings in your upsell process because you have secure and unsecure items loading into the sales page. When you're using an upsell, keep in mind it's secure. You have to upload your images into the secure library. You cannot feed them from a remote server using a direct URL. Now the first thing I'm going to do is add an upsell component category. And again, this is an organizational tool just like we have in all the other areas of our system. And we'll just call this one a coffee upsell. And we'll add a component now. And we'll name the component. And now we'll select the product that we're actually going to be selling in this upsell component. So in this case, it's the Columbia Coffee subscription. And now you have two choices. You can either create your own upsell offer using your own HTML and CSS, or the easy way is to use one of our proven professional upsell templates utilizing our easy editor for point-and-click simplicity. And you can either choose from an existing page, or in this case, we're going to build a new page. And now you'll just come down and select from the multitude of different templates, and of course, you'll be able to customize it with your own videos, your own images, your own text, everything that you need in order to make this template yours. For my coffee example, I'm going to choose this template. And now I'm going to use the Easy Editor in order to change all of my text, change my images, modify my button, and create my advanced upsell offer so I can take this sales offer and put it into my advanced upsell flow where I can do upsells and downsells off upsells and upsells off downsells, etc. So let's go ahead and make our first modification. And now I'm just going to stop the video while I modify the rest of this offer in order to save time. And now I've modified my entire upsell component, so let's save it, and now we can go create our upsell flow. Now there's one other option with your upsell, and this usually comes into play with people that are using video, and this is a timed button exposure. In other words, you can put your video on the page and then set the delay so that these offer buttons do not appear until a certain point within your video. And here is where you'll set that delay. Now in our case, we're not going to put a timer on our buttons because we do not have a video and it just wouldn't make sense. So I'm going to save and preview my changes, and this is what my page is going to look like. As you can see, by just modifying the text, changing the image, I've created a spectacular looking upsell component that is now ready to be put into my upsell flow. So let's go do that now and keep pushing this ball forward. And now to create my upsell flow, I simply click on the icon. And again, I'm going to add a specific category just for this purpose. And I'm going to create my upsell flow. I'm going to name it. And I'm going to add my first component for my upsell. Now typically I would make a more complete upsell, and I would have an additional upsell if they accept this one, and I would have a downsell if they refuse this upsell. But in this case, all we're going to do is upsell from a single purchase up into a subscription, and that's it. So I'll save this, and we're done. Now the next thing I'm going to do is go back to my products, manage products, and I'm going to come to my Columbia Coffee product and edit it. And now I'm going to add my one-click upsell. I'm going to choose the advanced one-click upsell, manage, and I'm going to select the upsell flow that I want to attach to this product. Now I can choose either a pre-upsell or a post-upsell, but I want this upsell to occur before they get to the initial checkout. Save it, and again, we're done. That's all there is to it. But there's a couple things that I want to do to make this even better. So one of the things I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my products, manage products, and I'm going to go into my subscription product because this is the product that I'm going to use as my upsell. I don't want to have two products in the cart if somebody takes my upsell. So what I'm going to do is come in to product links. I'm going to click on the clear cart code and update it. Now the other thing I'm going to do is change the price, because in my upsell offer I said they're going to get the product for free. So I'm going to change this back to 0 because I want to make this an extremely compelling offer to ensure I get as many people as possible into my recurring billing model. So now we're doing pretty well. We have a one-time product, we have a subscription product, we have related products connected to the one-time product, and we're using our one-time offer system to get a one-click upsell into the subscription model. Frankly speaking, if you were to stop right here and do nothing more, you would still be light years ahead of your competition, and you'd be getting more value out of our system than you're going to get out of the next 10 competitors combined. But why stop there when we can easily hook up to the CRM and take our sales automation even further? So what I'm going to do at this point is go into the CRM, and we're going to set up some tagging and a couple sales paths. So we'll click on the CRM, and we'll come down here into funnels and sales paths, and we're going to add 2 sales paths. And now I need to explain just a little bit about the differences of the 3 different sales paths that we have available for you. And now you see that we have a standard sales path, an appointment sales path, and a recovery sales path. Now the standard sales path is your typical sales path where people are added to it and everything triggers from the point they're added. The appointment sales path triggers all of its automation based on the appointment day and time. These work great for seminars, for webinars, for any appointments that you're setting up through our scheduling system. And of course, we have the abandoned cart recovery type of sales path, which gets your customers back after they leave your order page without ordering. Now, another function that we have is a repeating functionality. This allows you to run the same sales path for the same person and the same product over and over and over again. And the reason we're going to use the repeating sales path in this case is because this is a consumable product. This is going to be used for our one-time buy. We're assuming that we're going to get this person onto the sales path, then they're going to purchase the product again, and then we're going to have to send them the same messages again. because we need to do a couple things. One, we want to get them off of the one-time buy and onto a subscription product. Two, we want to make sure they actually purchase again if they do not choose to get onto the subscription model. So month after month, time after time, we're going to have to send them the same messages at the same intervals, reminding them to come back and purchase the product again. So again, in this case, we're going to use the repeating sales path because we want this person on the same sales path repeatedly. I'm changing the name of the sales path to something that makes more sense to me. And submit. Now in this case, we have a recurring sales path, and I'm actually going to set this one up first. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to rename it. And in this case, it is not going to be a repeating sales path. Now we could start populating our sales paths, but of course, I need to show you another really advanced, really slick marketing trick. So what I'm going to do is actually add a third sales path. I'm going to come in here, I'm going to add another sales path to my recurring offer. And I'm going to call this one Coffee Club Salvage. Now, the reason I'm doing this will become apparent when we go into the content library. So in the content library, I've already created some emails. I have one category for my one-time buy and one category for my recurring offer. Now you'll see that I have my first email going out. My second email is about how to get free coffee, which is really an upgrade email, because I want to pitch the upgrade very shortly after they get the coffee. There's no point waiting. There's no point waiting until the end of the subscription period. As soon as they get the coffee and they've had a sample of it, that's the time to hit them. Now you'll see here, I've got a link, join the club, free coffee. So I'm making them an offer and telling them I'm going to give them the next delivery free if they join up on the coffee club, okay? Now, most people would simply put in the product link, but I'm going to do something a little bit more sophisticated than that. So watch what I do here with an action link. I'm going to come back to my products, manage products. I'm going to grab my Columbia Coffee subscription link. Just copy that. And now let's go back to our CRM and let's create an action link. So with this system, there's a couple things you can do. You can either go into the action link menu and create a category and your action link before you create the content, or you can come down here and create your action links on the fly. So I don't have an action link created yet, so I'm going to create one on the fly as I'm either creating this content or editing this content. I'm just going to click this Add Action Links button, and I'm going to create a new category. And save it and add an action link. Now I'll call this subscription. And I'm going to put my product link in there as the landing page. I'm just going to paste it right in. But I want to get rid of that first part since we've already added it there. So here's the link right here, so you can see what it looks like, see how it's structured, and of course you'll be able to test this. We'll go to our next step, and we're going to add the person to a specific sales path if they click this link. And what I'm going to do is add them into my Coffee Club Salvage. And I'm going to tag them. And again, we don't have any tags, but we can create them on the fly. So add a new tag. I'm going to add a new category. And then I'm going to add my tags to it. going to add another one. And then a third one just for the people that are on my subscription coffee club. Now I'll be able to combine any type of flavor with Coffee Club and know that they are buying that coffee and in the coffee club already. Now when somebody clicks this action link, I'm going to tag them appropriately. And that's it. Now I'll save this, and my action link now exists, and I'll go back to my email. And now what I'm going to do is get rid of this, because I really don't need it, because this is going to be my action link. And I'm just going to click that, and there we go. Join the coffee club, free coffee. Now why did I do that? When I send out an email and it says join the coffee club, free coffee, and somebody clicks this, it's going to put them into the shopping cart and say buy the product. But what this prospect does not realize is that they are also being added into my salvage sales path. Now, if they buy the product, the purchase is going to automatically remove them from my salvage sales path. But if they do not buy the product, the sales path will continue in action, and it will chase after this customer and use the automation of the system to pull them back in and get them to make the purchase. And now I'm going to show you the content that I'm going to put into my salvage sales path. So first I'm going to come into my SMS, and here you'll see that I have a coffee upsell text message all prepped and ready to go. And basically what we're going to do is we're going to offer them a discount on the second month. So not only will they get the first month free, but we'll give them 50% off on the second month as well. Now I'm also going to send that in an email. So if we come in here and we look at our action link, recurring, again, we're going to give them a coupon. Now, we really don't want to do this unless we have to. So watch how I set up the sales path to get this to happen. So now we're going to come into our salvage sales path. And now the first thing we're going to do, and this is not going to be for everyone, but I'll tell you that this is an amazing conversion tactic if you can pull it off. We're going to put in a merchant alert because we want to have our staff notified as soon as someone clicks that link. And I want you to imagine the effect it's going to have when I go to your link, I click it, and next thing you know, I've got a salesperson from your company calling me saying, hey, look, let's get this upgrade done. We'll do it for you right over the phone. And now I'm hooked. I've clicked the link, I've showed my interest, the merchant alert has gone off, and now I'm getting a phone call from one of your salespeople. It's an amazing way to convert. So anyhow, let's assign our profile and our message and add the merchant alert to this sales path. Now remember, we offered the customer a coupon, but we really don't want them to get that coupon if they're going to upgrade anyhow. So the trick is we're going to put a delay on the email, and we're going to put a delay on the SMS message going out so that they only get these messages if they click the link, do not take action, do not upgrade. We want to come back and try to salvage them and get them back to that page and get them back to the upgrade. So we're just going to add the email and the text now. Put it at the start point. Select the profile, content, and we're going to put a delay on it. So what we're going to do is delay this 15 minutes. This delay will give the person enough time to do the upgrade if they actually are going to do it. Now if they don't do it, of course, they will get this email, they will get this text message 15 minutes later, and hopefully this will get them back to taking the action they didn't take without the extra incentive. And there you have it. That's all we need to do at this point. Now let's go build out our other two sales paths and then connect all this up to our product. We'll come into our one-time buy and select our start point and just start populating. Now I'm just going to build this out and save a little time on the video, so I'll be right back with you as soon as I get this completed. Now this sales path is built out, and as you can see, we have an immediate email that goes out, our upsell email that goes out after 7 days. We then have reminders at 20 days, 25 days, and 30 days. Again, this is cumulative, so 7 days plus 13 plus 18 plus 23. Now, after 40 days, they're going to receive an overdue notification, and then they're going to start to receive promotional emails. And these emails are basically a last-ditch effort to get this customer back, because once they go past the due date, past the overdue date, you'll likely need to do something a little bit more aggressive to pull them back and get them to be a customer again. Now this is a critical point about a recurring sales path that you have to understand, or you simply won't use these in a proper fashion and you won't maximize the value that you're going to get out of a sales path like this. So the key point is that whenever somebody is added back into this sales path, the rest of these tasks will be closed out and not performed. We have one email going out right away, 7 days, and we could extend this out to 180 days, 300 days, etc. But we certainly don't want to send someone 300 days worth of emails if they keep rebuying the product. So what happens is that these emails will go out, the thank you, the upsell, the reminders to buy at 30 days. But if they buy before this email is sent out, this email, this email, this email, and everything after will be closed out, and they will go right back to the beginning and start over. That is how the recurring sales path works. It always closes out everything after the point of action. So once I get my customer to take the action, all the other tasks are closed out and it starts over again. And now we'll build out our last sales path, which will be much simpler, because this will be the sales path that we'll build for the customer that actually gets onto our recurring billing system, which is precisely where we want them. Before we move on, let's just do a little bit of a recap and look at what we have accomplished right now. So here we have a sales path called one-time buy, and this is where the customers will go if they buy the one-time product without purchasing the Coffee Club subscription. In the second email, we send them an upsell, trying to get them into the Coffee Club upsell. Now, if they click the action link, they will still stay on this sales path, but they will also be added to the Coffee Club salvage sales path. Now this sales path is triggered with a delay, and the only purpose for the salvage sales path is if someone clicks on the upsell but doesn't sign up. If they do click on the upsell and they sign up, they will automatically be taken off of this sales path and added to this sales path. If that happens, they will never see the offer. If they don't take the offer, 15 minutes later, they will receive the email and the SMS offering them a little bit more incentive to take the offer. So now let's go add this to our products, and this is actually one of the easiest parts of everything we've done because it's very point and click simple. Come back into products. And the first thing we'll take care of is our Columbia Coffee. And we'll go to CRM Autoresponder, and we'll assign them to this funnel. Coffee, one-time buy, update. And that's it. Now we'll go back to our products. We'll go to our subscription model. Back to CRM. Now for this product, we need to do two things. We need to complete the funnel, and we need to assign a funnel. And the reason we want to complete a funnel is because if somebody buys the recurring product, we want to remove them from our one-time buy funnel. We certainly do not want to keep sending them emails about upgrading to the subscription if they've already done so. So first, we're going to complete the funnel, and then we're going to add them to the recurring funnel and sales path. Now, anytime someone upgrades from a one-time buy into a subscription, the automation will make sure that they only receive the correct emails and messages from you. Now here's the trick. You can only be in one sales path per funnel. So when somebody clicks on that action link in the coffee upsell offer and they get added to this coffee club salvage sales path, when a person actually buys this product, it will remove them from this sales path and add them into the coffee club. Therefore, they will never see those offers. But if they don't take the offer, if they don't purchase this product, then this execution will never take place. This addition to this funnel and sales path will not take place, so they will remain in the coffee club salvage sales path, and then they will receive the SMS, they will receive the email. We're hoping that that's enough incentive to get them back and make the transaction, but we don't want to leave money on the table by giving everybody that extra 50% off if they're going to take the upsell anyhow. So let's update this product, and now we're done with the setup, so let's go do a little testing. Because I covered the abandoned cart recovery extensively in another video, I wasn't going to add it to this video, but I just can't move on. I have to put abandoned cart recovery in all my products because I know how much revenue that brings to the bottom line. But I'm just going to do it very quickly here so that it's set up, ready to go, but I'm not going to take a lot of time in this video. Okay, now I feel a lot better. Now we have the coffee recovery sales funnel for the coffee club. And of course, if they buy it, they'll be added to the coffee recurring funnel in the coffee club sales path. Now we can actually go off and run our test, and you'll see how this whole thing flows. Of course, many of these things that we set up are conditional upon the actions someone takes. So I'm not going to be able to demonstrate every single condition in this video, but I really want you to go back and watch this video multiple times because we've just covered a lot of different things and a lot of opportunities for you to implement our system and really maximize the power and the revenue opportunities for your business. So let's go back into our products. And now we'll come down to Columbia Coffee and click on the Edit button. Now the reason I don't want to use the Test button is because I want to see how this looks exactly the same way a customer will see how it looks. I don't want to get any interference of being in the admin or anything like that. I'm just going to come in here, I'm going to grab this button link, I'm going to copy it, and now I'm going to go to a different browser and I'm going to use this online editor and paste the code into this online editor and create my Add to Cart button. Now I'll click the button and we'll execute the upsell. And here's our upsell. So this is what the customer is going to see as an upsell. And then I'll take my free upsell. And now you see that the product has been removed from the upsell. The subscription has been added to the upsell. I now have my ability to choose my subscription period, and all the automation has been triggered. And now what I'm going to do is fill out the order form, because what I want you to see is how we're going to go back and do a rebill on this customer for another product. Now, once a customer has made an initial purchase of any product, you will then have the ability to go into your system, take a phone order, and book it right then and there with one click of the mouse without having the customer give you credit card information. And your customer will be able to go into their customer portal and do a one-click reorder as well. These are really great ways to, again, boost the top line, pad the bottom line, and make it that much easier for your customers to buy more of your product. So now the order's been processed and you can see the new order here. And remember, as the merchant, you can easily just click on the Rebill New Order, and it pre-populates everything, including the credit card information. But what I want to show you is how the customer can do an easy one-click reorder. For the sake of this example and the upsell, I ended up buying the recurring billing product. So it's not as likely that I'm going to need the easy one-click repurchase option, but the principle is the same, so let me show you exactly how it's done right now. What I'm going to do is log in as a customer, but I'm going to do it through the super admin. And now I'm into the customer portal and I see exactly what the customer would see when they log in. So I'm going to come into My Orders and I'm just going to click on the one-click Easy Reorder button. And I'll proceed to checkout. And here again, you see that the information is all preloaded and all I have to do is click on the Rush My Order and it's done. Now realistically, if you made it this long into the video, you probably want one more tip. So let me show you one other thing that you can do to help your customer experience. So inside the customer portal right now, you see that there's a video that you can add, or you can remove that. But sometimes you do not want all these buttons here because maybe you have no bookings. If you're selling coffee, it's very unlikely that you're going to be doing any coaching or consulting, and you probably don't need the scheduling system in your customer portal. Well, let me show you how to fix that. So I'm going to log out, go into my customer portal, look and feel, and into the dashboard. So here is where you can see I've loaded the video, but you can also just click these little check boxes and add and remove buttons as you choose. So I'll just remove the Manage Bookings, Save Changes, and we'll go right back into the customer portal. And now you see that that button has been removed, and you never have to worry about the bookings or the scheduling system confusing your customers. Because this video was so long, all I can do at the end now is say congratulations, you made it through a very long but I hope an informative video. And if you like this content, please go to our Facebook page at CloudNet360 and make a comment on there. Let us know what you like. Let us know more about what you want from us so that we can provide better service and a better product for your business. Thank you and have a great day.